Hey guys, what's up? It's Rain Lee and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if this is your first time here, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications. So today I'm going to be talking about Murphy's Law, but before I do, I'm going to talk about you guys know in my past few videos I'm wearing glasses. That's because I can't see the lyrics for the songs. They're like font size 9 or 10 and zooming in doesn't help because then I have to keep scrolling and that's really distracting. But this is my own script, so it's in font size 20 so I can easily see it without glasses, because if I wear glasses while I'm recording using my computer's webcam, there will be a reflection of my screen and it'll be really irritating as well. So Murphy's Law is basically an epigram that says if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. So my last school trip overseas to Beijing, China was an example of this, where everything that could possibly go wrong went totally wrong. So the day of the trip was somewhere in October. I made a vlog about the trip, but the vlog doesn't contain any of this because, well, I put all the good going parts in the vlog, and now I'm here to tell you guys about what went wrong during that trip, and almost everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. I woke up in the morning of the day that we were supposed to leave, looking at my phone, I was like, oh, it's gonna be late. Because I thought that it was going to be like how it was always before, an early morning flight would be booked because rates were cheaper. But then I looked at the flight itinerary and realized the small but now rather significant PM by the 4:30. That could have been a bad start to our last school trip if I didn't notice the PM. I'd be waiting, probably alone in the airport for 12 hours if it wasn't for my sudden state of awareness. I packed the night before and I was looking forward so much to this trip to Beijing. At the same time, I felt quite sad because this would be the last overseas school trip with my friends and classmates. It'd be so sad if anything went wrong, right? I mean, I thought nothing else could go wrong, but I slept for a little while more. I slept for another 6 more hours because my phone alarm didn't go off because my phone was on silent. I woke up around 11 AM, I had a really late brunch and I started scrolling through my messages. I got a shock when I saw the first message from one of our teachers in the grades group chat. You all need to be at the airport by 1:30 PM since we need to check in 2 hours earlier and do multiple head counts. I looked at the clock. It was already 12:30 and I nudged my dad. We have to leave the house soon. There'll be traffic and I need to be at the airport in an hour. We zoomed past countless cars on the highway like we were an F1 race car trying to win a goal. We reached the airport exactly at 1:30. I quickly dragged my luggage and my backpack to the assembly point and joined my friends. Never in my life was I so worried. Midst of all that hurry, I forgot my wallet and I was like, okay, crap. Luckily, my dad just tapped my bag and was like, hey, you forgot your wallet. Oh, so relieved. No, I thought everything would go well, right? But while waiting in line, there was no seats for us to sit on, so I sat on my luggage bag. And me being a really big fat ass at the point in time, I was 86 or 87 kg at the point in time. Now I'm 73 kg, but I was really fat at the time. I sat on my luggage bag and I actually managed to compress it a bit. So yeah, my luggage bag was kind of dented because of me. And the next morning, we arrived at the Beijing Capital Airport at 1 AM. We were so confused and tired and we couldn't wait to head to the college we were staying at for this trip. As we stepped out of the terminal, I realized something. I wasn't wearing a winter jacket and I had forgotten to bring a proper winter jacket. I brought my hoodie, but that definitely wasn't enough. And at the point in time, my hoodie was in my luggage. And my luggage was locked. I couldn't just open it because we were in a hurry to get to the bus. So I was wearing a t-shirt and jeans. I was freezing and I had to hug both of my friends from left and right. And a teacher was standing in front of me and I was like, Miss, can you please stand closer to me because I'm feeling really cold. My friend in the back, I was like, hey dude, can you please stand closer to me because I'm feeling really cold. So I had to be shielded from all sides by other people. I thought, you know what, okay, I think that's gonna be the last mistake that I make, but I was in front of the line, the teacher was in front of me and I was leading the line. So I forgot that we were in China and the driver would be on the left and the passengers would have to go in from the right. The teacher was from England. The English drive on the right. The driver is on the right. Malaysians drive on the right. I mean the driver's on the right. And I led everyone to the left side of the bus and I tried to open the door and I realized I made the wrong move. You know, I thought, okay, nothing can beat that embarrassing moment. But I ended up rooming with someone I wasn't close to and I didn't have much sleep either. I mean, for context, okay, we arrived at around 1 a.m. in the morning at the airport and we had to go through immigration and then we had to wait for the bus. Immigration probably took around 1 hour, taking our luggage, everything. It was 2 a.m. by then and the bus came at like 2:30 a.m. Because before that, we still had to do some head counts to make sure like all the students were there. Because at that point in time, we were all minors, okay? Grade 11 now. Most of us were still minors. And we had to get to the college. By the time we got to the college, it was like 3 a.m. and we had to get our room keys, our roommates. By then it was 3:30 a.m. and I had to freshen up, I had to shower because I'd been on a plane for like I've been on plane for like 6 hours, 7 hours. I was really sweaty. For some reason I was sweaty and also it was really dry, so I can't stand dry weather and I forgot to bring my moisturizer. So I had to shower immediately and by the time I went to bed it was like 4:30 a.m. and we had to get up at 5:30 because we were leaving early the next day to go see the city. So I woke up around like 5:30, went for breakfast around 6 and guess what? I had a chicken bun for breakfast. You guys know that I don't eat meat, I'm vegetarian. And yeah, I can read Mandarin, I can clearly read Mandarin, but I guess I was just like too early, it was too early for me to realize. I mean, some of my Muslim friends, they ate pork buns, which they're not supposed to. And they really didn't realize because, I mean, when you have like 1 to 2 hours of sleep. Oh, and before I went to sleep, I was going on Facebook. I was like, okay, yay, Facebook actually works. And 5 minutes later, I realized, oh crap, I've been using my data. So I was paying for like, I was paying for like only 200 MB of data, and that was very little per day. And Facebook actually uses a lot of data. Yeah, trust me, go to your settings, go check. I was using an iPhone. So just go to your settings and go check mobile data usage. You'll see Facebook uses a lot of data. And I assume nothing else could go wrong, but by the last hour of that 6-day trip, after visiting the Forbidden City, the Great Wall of China and the Summer Palace and various other historical attractions, I realized one thing. Please don't say nothing can go possibly wrong. Everything that can go wrong will probably go wrong. I mean, I almost injured myself in the Forbidden City by tripping over a floor beam, to almost dropping my phone off the Great Wall. Like, I think I might have put the Great Wall in the vlog and you guys will see the scene when my phone almost dropped. And I almost tripped into the Summer Palace's lake. This whole trip was not just memorable, it taught me 2 very important lessons. Murphy's Law always applies, so you should never say anything too soon. And Newton's Law in physics, the one that says, a still object will only move when there is motion, can sometimes be defied. Because my phone was... okay, not my phone, but like... a still object will only move when there is motion. We'll be talking about a floor beam, okay? Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed that, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And see you guys next time.